Hey YouTube, I'm back with another deck profile video. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile on Battle Sisters for Vanguard 0. Battle Sisters are a very fun, interesting deck. They're relatively easy to play compared to Tsukuyomi, but like I said, they're much easier and more straightforward to play, that I find them more fun to play than Tsukuyomi. They're also better than Scarlet Witch Coco, although Soulless, there's some interesting ways you can build the deck. Like I've seen some people going with Little Witch Lulu as a starter so they can play the Battle Sisters that gain power when they're not, when you have no soul. So basically Glace and Omelet. I guess we'll just go through the lineup real quick. So for Battle Sister Kokoa, she is very, very important. She's a Battle Sister. She gives you the ability to scribe or, fish for a trigger. Check the top card. If it's a trigger, you put on the top. If it's not, you send it to the bottom. Typically like that. Sometimes if it's a PG, you can do things like you check the top. If it's a PG, you can use Fromage's Limit Break skill to draw it. So you can set it up. There's a lot of plays you can do with this card. It's way too good. You got to run 4 of it or as many copies of that you have. Now the nice thing is that I believe this card is a ranked reward in the second half of this month. So for those who missed out on it originally, you can go ahead and grind the ladder ranked matches to go ahead and get this later on this month. Next, of course, we have Battle Sister Chocolate, because she is the PG and she happens to be a Battle Sister, so that's really good. Then we run 3 Battle Sister Candy. She is the grade 1 self-damager. It's nice because it helps Cookie or Fromage, which are both Limit Break Vanguards and their Battle Sisters, be able to do their effects early. And then Battle Sister Cream. I just ran her at 2 copies. Now, this is an open spot. You could run any other Battle Sister you want. You could run the grade 1 that I believe gets 3k power. I think it's Battle Sister Maple. Or you could run, you might even want to run like a Luck Bird and maybe a Battle Sister Omelet or something if you can make the soul go to 0. But I don't know. I feel like Cream is good because sometimes if you have to ride Cookie as the alternate Vanguard, Cream makes Cookie be a really good last attacker because this plus Cookie can swing up to 16k without any triggers. So that's really good. This will become 11, and Cookie swinging 15. That's 26. So I like that ability. The other thing, too, is you could, if you had to, you could call Cookie down as a rear guard. And because Fromage will still be 15, the opponent will still have to kill Battle Sister Cookie before they can attack a Fromage if they don't have a booster in a column. So there's plays like that you can do. And the nice thing about that column is Cookie plus Cream on the rear guard column is still a good 21k line. Because this is 11k whenever you need it to boost Cookie to hit something. So that's really good. And then for grade 2s, obviously for Silent Tom, he's just way too good. People have been telling me, why are you running a 4? You should only run 3. No. I mean, if you run 3, the only reason why you're running 3 is because you don't have 4. That's my philosophy. I stand by that philosophy. There are so many games that I have won just because I top deck Silent Tom, and the reason why I run 4 Silent Tom is to maximize the probability of top decking him when I need him. For next, we have Battle Sister Macron. She is your 12k generic attacker for Battle Sisters, so obviously you run 4 of her. There's not a whole lot of other Battle Sisters to run. I mean, you could run Glace, but Glace is really meant for Soulless OTT, which is Battle Sister or Scarlet Witch Coco. You could run that in here, but I mean, I don't know. I think the deck that I have so far has done really, really well. Next, we run Battle Sister Tarte. So she's the second 10k vanilla for OTT. And she's, interestingly enough, in 0, she's a rare. She uses an RPG. She's an awesome rocket launcher weapon. The animation is really cool. You gotta run it because there's not a whole lot of other cards worth running, but 10k body is really good. It's a Battle Sister. I mean, nothing else to say there. And then the last Battle Sister I'm running is one Battle Sister Caramel. She is the self-damager for the Battle Sisters or for OTT. So you only really need 1 because you run 3 candy. And then usually you're okay to slowly, naturally go up to 4 damage. If the opponent damage denies you, it can hurt a little bit, but not too much because the deck does have really good tempo, really good momentum. You have a lot of cards that can hit without boosters like Macron, like your 10k. You even run the Lozenge or the Magus that hits 12 as a rearguard to Vanguard. So it's okay to run this. I mean, the only other thing that you could run is possibly Mocha, which is another 8k, but she's 11k. I believe if you have 3 or more cards in hand. But I like this. I like running 4 self-damagers, so 1 grade 2 and 3 grade 1s. All right, then for the grade 3 lineup, we run 4 Fromage. Now, I'm using the rental system. I'm slowly trying to craft more Fromages over time. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll pull them next month when I'm pulling Aquaforce cards. So, Fromage is your main Vanguard. Like, if you have to ride Battle Scissor Cookie, you're going to want to try to draw into Fromage and then re-ride Fromage as fast as you can. I mean, sometimes it doesn't work out, though. Meaning, there have been games where I've gone into Cookie and then I'm not able to use Fromage later just because the tempo is off. So Fromage ends up being a rear guard. But she's your main win, or not win condition, she's your main Vanguard. And then as the backup Battle Scissor Cookie, she's the OTT generic. I call these generic limit break cards because generic in the sense that it's LB4 is when it attacks a Vanguard, it gains 5k, and then it's when placed on Vanguard Circle, it's Counterblast 2 and do something. So in this case, it's draw 2 cards and then discard a card from hand. So it's worse than Scarlet Witch Coco, but it is similar, if that makes sense. And then we run 4 Battle Sister Soulful, or Souffle, as the heal trigger. She's the generic when she's boosted as Vanguard Rearguard. She gains 3k, so she can hit like decent numbers. And then we run 1 of the 12k attackers. And that's basically it. The trigger lineup is 5 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal. You want offensive triggers because your limit break draws you enough cards. You have very good momentum. You have the ability to fish for PGs with Cocoa. You have 4 Silent Tom. I mean, you want to run offensive triggers to push damage early so you can get them to a 5 damage scenario where you can just call down Tom and just end the game. Alright, so I'm going to show some matches here to demonstrate how the deck plays, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I like the Battle Sister deck, though. I think, especially if you have Silent Tom, the deck is just super aggro and scary. It's one of the few decks that runs crits, and it runs crits really well. Like, look at this opening hand. What is this? This is one too many boosters. There we go, that's better.
Stand up. Vanguard.
Man, I like this. Like, I haven't played against MLB. I haven't played against Dote. I haven't played against that many, like, I played against a couple Narukamis, but I kind of expected them. I played a couple of Ezreals, I expected them. And then Shadow Duke, I played against Shadow Duke. I played against Gold Duke, Pale Moon. My opponent rode the PG. That's, you always love to see that. Come on, check for a crit. Give me a crit. Oh, we got it. Okay. Hold up. Place it on the top. I can just deal her 2 damage right now. And I'm just gonna do it. Just deal guaranteed 2 damage. Here we go. You love to see it. Fromage coming through. Whiff heal, and he rode PG. You love to see it. Those are the sort of things you want to see. There goes Luquier. Hopefully he doesn't have one in the opening hand. I don't think people want to play a slow deck like, yeah. I mean, I was playing them like late last season, and it was slow. The thing is, Narukami, the funny thing is, Kagero is so slow. Narukami isn't even slow, because Narukami can just go like Desert Gunner, Saishin blow something up, Garuda unflip, Desert Gunner deny interceptors, and you can just push damage so quickly with that deck. And those 14k grade 3s with the 8k behind them hit 22, that's super good. Alright, so here what I'll do, I guess we can keep the booster. Try to think if I should try to fish for another one. I can run that over with this. Do I want to try to attack? Here, let's do this. Let me see what that is. That's a heal. So I can use that. Put that on the top. So because I know that, I can do... So if she goes to 19, I can guarantee 3. I can guarantee her to go to 1, 2. She's gonna go to 4 damage this turn. Watch. I love that rocket launcher. What is this? Battle Sister Tarte. Now wait, I know it's a heal. Oh wait, I can't heal. But oh man, okay, I messed up. I should have swung Vanguard first. That was the misplay I did. I misplayed there, guys. You saw that. I should have swung Vanguard first because I know it's a heal. I would pass the trigger power over to my rocket launcher over there, over to this thing. So I would have healed down to 1, and my opponent would have been at 4. So that was a huge mistake. We'll see. Let's see what she does. She's at 4 damage already though. And look at those 3 10Ks in a row. Just gonna put Girl Across the Gap in there. Call this. Still charge 1. What's in her soul? She has the Barking Manticore. Well, she opened up with a bunch of these. So there was one that was damage checked earlier. I guess she's gonna swing 1, 2. She could heal. She's at 23 cards. Right around 20 cards is when you expect to see a heal trigger. Yeah, that was a pretty bad misplay, but we'll see. I mean, worst thing that happens is my opponent heals back to 2 here and pushes me to 3. Because I don't have the limit break, so well, we have Waffle, we have Souffle. She only has 1 interceptor. I just drew my PG. I need 4 more Battle Sister, so I need I can't do it. I mean, okay, hold up. If I call down my PG, can I win? That will become 21 down the center. Is it even worth it, though? Is it even worth doing this? Probably not. Oh wow, she got really unlucky there. Okay, there's 1. That's 2 PGs out. She rode her first one. She rode her PG, so she has limit break though, so she can call a bunch of stuff out and come back this turn. She can call out grade 0, grade 1, grade 2. She can call like 3 things out. Or she can even call the grade 3. Although it's unnecessary. She could call, like, Girl Across the Gap behind... Oh, she's going for this. She's gonna put her Luque in? Oh, she's gonna set that up. She's gonna call out a grade 2. Yeah, okay, I see. I see what she's gonna do. So she's gonna swing... She's gonna use this to kill Silent Tom. Then she's gonna swing Vanguard, and then she's gonna... If she gets triggers, she'll swing again into the Vanguard, push me to 5. I don't think she's running critical triggers. So that's so far what I've... Although I haven't really seen any other grade 3s yet. I've seen the heal, which she hasn't really shown a lot of heal, so she could 6 damage heal on me. I feel like the probability is really high. So now she's gonna kill my Souffle, which is totally fine because we have limit break now. So we'll just draw 2 more cards, and then if I need another intercept, I can try to fish roll with Waffle. Alright, I'm going to try to... Oh, Silent Tom. We got it. We got it. This is the reason why you run Silent Tom. Check this out. Final turn. If you have 3 or more Battle Sister Rear Guards Counterblast... Okay, so basically what I do is I call this down. And then draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. There we go. Call this... here, Silent Tom there, and this is basically it. Because now if she 6 damage heals on me, I swing over it with Fromage and we run crits. So there we go. That's it, Silent Tom. Just like that. That's the reason why you run Silent Tom, guys. And that's the reason why Battle Sisters is so good against Aqua Force. And you'll see why. I mean, that 15k wall and then the Silent Tom play can just steal the win. Alright, let's try another match. But this is costing me a lot in terms of the material. I think I don't really want to go below 120k on my material, so I'll keep playing rental until I get to around that number. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could just go sub 100,000 and I think I'll still be okay. Alright, this is actually a pretty good hand. I have 2 damage enablers. This is my first ride. This could be the second ride. So I'm probably going to keep the whole hand. That's actually a pretty good hand.
Vanguard.
Okay, this guy didn't mulligan, so at first I thought, is this another VP farmer? Like 2 in a row? But no. I don't know, like the people playing Spike Brothers, I think there's a lot of people playing Spike Brothers. I don't know, what do you guys think? If you've been climbing rank so far, what is the most common matchup that you end up going against? For me, right now, it's either Spike Brothers or Narukami. And then I guess Ezel would be like third. But those are the 3 that I noticed the most. I have fought a couple of Pale Moon, a few Dark Irregulars, a few Dimension Police, not sure why, but Dimension Police. And then I haven't really seen anyone playing Battle Sisters besides myself so far, or I haven't run into anybody playing Battle Sisters. I guess if he doesn't, okay, he's got dance, that's 13. But the thing is, I think he should drag his Douglas back. Because I don't think he has enough power to deal that much damage to me here. Yeah, I think he should have put his Douglas in the back row. Shouldn't have wasted. Duke is the most common. Spikes is most. I've fought way more Spikes than Spectral Duke. I think I've come across Spectral Duke like 2 or 3 times. I myself was playing a Spectral Duke though. Spikes was the most common last season. Alright, so this is kind of annoying but I'm gonna still go 10k. Because he stuck that thing up there, I have to use this early. And the reason being, the reason for that is because I'm not gonna use my booster yet. The reason for that is because I run critical triggers, and when you run critical triggers, the way to play the deck optimally is you have to swing Vanguard every turn. Unless you just have no way of doing that. I love how she like shoots a rocket launcher at the opponent. That's awesome. They either like fight with like hand to hand, like they're punching and kicking, or they're like throwing kunai or shuriken. I think it's they're throwing kunai at them. Like Battle Sister Coco throws kunai. Mocha is like punching and kicks them, and then the others are all like shooting them up with guns and RPGs, rocket launchers. So that's crazy. What is this? I forget her name. Tarte. Battle Sister Tarte is the one with the rocket launcher. Oh, this dude's grade lock. Wait, for real? Or does he not want to ride Skydiver? Well, there goes his jelly beans. That's good. He really is grade locked. Wow. The only problem is now, well, I made the mistake one game where I rode Battle Sister Cookie instead of Fromage, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't really. Because Fromage's regular skill is if you have 4 more battle sister rear guards. I won't have that unless I call like everything except my PG next turn. What's he gonna do? Call Baraki? Watch, he's gonna call Baraki. Oh no, he calls Douglas. Why do you call that many Douglas? You won't be able to use in late game. So there's a PG. Cause see, if I write Battle Sister Cookie here, I could draw 2 cards, discard 1 card from my hand. But you know what? We just drew the card that I need for my limit break, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna call. That's gonna give me limit break. And then this will be 19. Good, no triggers. That's perfect. All right, because I want 1 interceptor. Oh, I should have called the other interceptor behind that one so that my 15k wall would have stayed. But it's okay. He has to attack that first, and he's kind of low on cards. Not to mention he's grade locked. Now here's the thing. Unless he had drew the Deadly Emperor, if I were him, I would search the PG at this point because unless he's still grade locked. But we'll see. We're about to find out. Okay, so he got the Emperor. So here he may not want to search his Maryland unless he already has one in hand. He's gonna go for limit break here. He's gonna send that away. Yeah, send that away. And then he can call like 2 Barakis or a Panther. Let me see, does he even run the Panther? He runs a lot of Devil Summoners. Oh, he does have a Panther. I'm gonna call 2 intercepts, watch. Oh, he had a Devil Summoner in there? He's gonna call Baraki and probably another Baraki. But he'll only use the second Baraki. The Baraki in front of the 7k is the one that he would use if he's trying to like push, but I don't think, I mean, he's a little bit too far behind to try to go for game this turn. He chooses to go for Reckless. That's interesting, because now he will have to use Reckless's skill, I guess. Now if he wants to use Baraki, he's gonna have to use the effect. So here, what is it, 17 and 5, so you can do 17 and 5. Okay. I'm not sure if that was worth that, because I had a limit break. I'll just draw more cards to replace that. I think he should have pushed me another damage. He should have pushed me to 5 there. But I guess he's hoping to still be able to heal while staying at 4. But I don't know. I would have called another grade 2. Alright, go ahead and put this here. Oh, nice. No triggers at all. Now we're gonna fish for 1, and there's 1, so we're gonna put on the top to draw. And now I'm gonna call this. That gains 3k, so that'll be 19. Let's see, so I only got 1 heal left though, and my opponent's got a lot of heals left. He's got 3 potentially. So let's see, this is 13 and 6. This is 18, so it doesn't really matter. Now the question is, do I try to attack him here? He probably has Maryland. I want to have the potential to still heal. So we'll just do this. We'll attack this way. Oh, I drew my last heal. Okay. So now he'll be able to do the Emperor's effect again. So should I try to... You know what? Kill that thing so that he can't do the Emperor's skill. Because if I had 2 intercepts, I mean, I guess I could have pushed him to 5, but the thing is, with spikes, you gotta be careful. Because I only have 1 interceptor. I'm at 4 damage, though, so he would have to... like, his first attack would kill my interceptor, his second attack would... Now he's gonna get the PG. Oh, wait, he gets Reckless Express? So I guess he's gonna try to multi-attack me anyway? So... I mean... Why would he do that? He doesn't have any counterblast. I would have gotten the PG, unless he has 2 of them in his hand right now. We've seen 1. I know there's another one, so that's 2, but they shuffled the deck around, though. See? I mean... I don't know why he would do that. Oh well. He did push me to 5, though. I don't have a lot of interceptors. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna use the starter's skill. Alright, give me this. So this is, both of these columns are over 16, but we have 1 crit and 2 draws left, so I do need to attack with the. I do actually need to put another. I need to put another battle sister down though. I gotta think. So I guess I could do. Well, I can't commit that because that'll be bad. So I'll put this here, just so she keeps the 15k.
Vanguard にアタック。ファーストチェック。セカンドチェック。
Alright. That should be a PG, and he still doesn't have enough counterblast to use the limit break skill, so I think we're okay. So he can't superior call anything during the battle phase, so he has to kill my interceptor. She'll still be Fromage will still be 15. So let's see what he does. Because I'm gonna PG these 2 attacks. I mean, the only thing that can make him survive here is he heals back down to 4 again. Double draw. Hopefully he drew a jelly beans. I'm hoping he drew a jelly beans. Man, I really needed Silent Tom. See, this is why you run 4 Silent Tom. Because even with 4 Silent Tom, there we go. Right on cue. This is the reason why I run 4 Silent Tom. Because look. Right there. Oh wait, I gotta kill this thing. And actually I misplayed. I should attack that with the Vanguard. But I still have a crit and 2 draws. So there you go. That's why you run 4 Silent Tom, because you're more likely to top deck him. Alright, that was a pretty close game too. Spike Brothers are really, really strong.